is still open for the coordinator.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out. You got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Lisa 24. Hey, kill. Take right open. No, sweet. 11.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
The 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. A 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. That is incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They got to be consistent.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Rodgers. Locates Hardman for another catch. And down inside First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brought down by Travon Walker on the pass rush. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Left side, Cook. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, I like the football. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll send Kirk in motion right. They go play action with Lawrence. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. When you talk about this Jets defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the 1st down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
11, Haggett. Safe right.
From midfield now, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Go, let's go. Hey, smash. 30 left. Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Right, let's go.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Go. Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Now Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Cook. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 44-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Give to Cook out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Snap will come from the 31 on second and 7. On play action, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Now it's Rodgers. And to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Rodgers. Henry's got it. Out on the left side. Touchdown! Hunter Henry. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Defense 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Lawrence will throw.
He completes it to Ridley. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lawrence.
He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Brings us 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Safe right.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Flush to his right. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
They'll find Fournette again here.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, kill.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Here's Lawrence. They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
1st down, Jaguars.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
On the move to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
2nd and 10. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.